you a marvelous morsel, an incredible edible, an unbeatable eatable, the likes of which this world has never seen. So quiet up and listen down. No, scratch that, reverse it. I give to you the hover chop. Well, there's chocolates, and the chocolates. I only want to fix your eyes above the chocolates. So put your hand into the chocolate, get yourself some hot chocolate. Come now, I insist. You've never had chocolate like this. No, you've never had chocolate like this. Bravo!
Boys! Call the police!
Mr. Slugworth, Mr. Ficklebrumad, Mr. Broadnose! What an honor! Ever since I was a little boy!
Well, now, Mr. Wonka, I have been in this business a very long time, and I can safely say that of all the chocolates I have ever tasted, this is without doubt absolute 100% worst.
Oh, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, an endorsement from Mr. Wait, what, the worst?
We three are the fiercest of rivals. And yet we agree on one thing. A good chocolate should be simple, plain, and uncomplicated. Whereas this is just weird.
Yeah, and that's a shame.
I'm afraid we've had some complaints about you, sir.
Complaints?
That you, my friend, have disrupted the trade of other businesses. I'm regrettably obliged to move you on and confiscate
Hey,
your...
what are you doing?
Don't worry, it's going to good cause.
Could you at least leave me a sovereign? I need to pay for my room.
Here.
Thank you. Quite as well as I'd hoped.
Oh, shame. Well, I'm afraid we do have to settle up now.
Believe we set a sovereign?
For the room? Yes. But you haven't got a few extra charges during the course of your residency with ourselves.
Have I?
There was a cup of coffee you had upon arrival, and if I remember correctly, you warmed your cockles by the fire.
He did indeed, Mrs. Krabby. Use the stair to get his room and hall.
And then you've got your stair charge, and that's per step, I'm afraid, up and down. Now tell me, Mr. Wonka, did you happen to use the minibar?
There's a minibar?
Minibar of soap by the sink.
I might have, briefly.
Oh,
See, even Bleacher knows you don't touch the minibar, and he was raised in a ditch. Add to that your mattress hire, your pillow penalty, and your linen leave you, and you are looking at 10,000.
10,000? But you gotta be kidding me!
it's always working, Jerry.
But I don't have 10,000!
Oh, then we've got a problem, don't we, Mr. Wonka? You're gonna have to work it off in the wash house, ain't you? And a sovereign a day, 10,000 sovereigns is 27 years.
4 months.
And 16 days.
Aha, you must be Mr. Willy Wonka.
Who are you?
I'm a scrunch chartered accountant. At least I used to be. Now I run this place.
Piper Benz.
And this, thank you, Piper. This is Miss Lottie Bell.
Hi.
She don't talk much.
And I am Larry Chucklesworth, comedian. We, each of us, found ourselves in need of a cheap place to stay and neglected to read the small print.
One moment of stupidity followed by endless regret.
Sounds like my third marriage.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
You think we haven't tried? There are bars on the window and a dog at the door.
And even if you could get out, this contract, it's
If you're
watertight.
not here at roll call, Mrs. Crabbit will call the police and she'll have you right back and charge you 1,000 for the inconvenience.
All right, everybody back to work. Come along, Mr. Wonka. You, come with me.
First you pick up the apparel and you stick it in the barrel, scrub, scrub. Then you take it to the mangle and you turn the giant handle, scrub, scrub. Then it's hung up pretty high until it's nearly dry, scrub, scrub. But when we sing this song, the day don't seem so long, scrub, scrub.
What are you waiting for? Back to work, Christmas? Chop, chop. Well, go on then. What are you looking at?
Told you to read the small print.
Well, slight problem with that.
You can't read, can you?
I focus my studies almost exclusively on chocolate.
I see.
For everything else, I've just relied on the kindness of strangers.
And look where that's got you. The staff quarters. The water comes in two temperatures, cold and colder. How much do you owe them?
10,000.
Count yourself lucky. I owe them 30. They took me in the goodness of their hearts and charged me for the privilege.
What a pair of monsters.
The greedy beat the needy every time, Mr. Wonka. Guess it's the way of the world. Now, to eat some of the slop they give us.
Oh, come on, Noodle. We're not going to be eating any slops.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? White, dark, nutty, absolutely insane?
I don't know. I've never had any.
Never had chocolate?
No.
What? You've never had chocolate?
Still, no.
Oh, well, this is just unbelievable. I mean, this is outrageous, Noodle. Well, lucky for you, I have a selection of the world's finest ingredients right here in my travel factory. Now, where to begin is the question. I know. Silver linings, made of condensed thunderclouds and liquid sunlight, helps you see that faint ray of hope past the shadow of despair. Just what we need, don't you think?
Did you always want to make chocolate?
No. No, back when I was your age, I wanted to be a magician. My mom was the cook. We lived on the river, just the two of us, in a perfect little world of our own. And the way I remember it, I used to spend every waking hour trying to come up with some new trick or the other to impress my mom.
Bravo!
But the real magic of that came from her. Now, we didn't have a lot of money, but each week she brought home one cocoa bean. And by the time my birthday came around, there was just enough. A single bar of chocolate. And this wasn't just any old chocolate, no, this was best in the world. The best comes from a place called the Gallery Gourmet, they say. Anyway, try one.
Wish you hadn't done that.
You don't like it?
No, I like it. It's just
What?
each day I don't have chocolate will be a little hard.
Ah, Noodle. Well then, how would you like to have all the chocolate you can eat every day for the rest of your life?
A lifetime supply?
A lifetime supply. Just get me out of here.
Are you crazy?
It's easy. I'll get someone to cover my shift, maybe Abacus, and you can smuggle me out in your cart just for a few hours.
And what's the point of that?
Sell chocolate, of course. We'll split the profits and pay off Mrs. Squabbit in no time.
Mrs. Scrubbit is like a hawk. She keeps her beady eye on everything. Unless she's distracted.
Tell me, Chief,
Sluglet, my friend, tell me.
how would you like to earn a lot of money?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
We think this fellow Wonka might need a little more than simply moving on.
Really?
He's good.
He's not just good, he's too good.
And what's more, he only charges a sovereign a chocolate.
So anyone can afford them.
We want you to send Wonka a strong message.
Backed up by physical force.
But if he ever attempts to sell chocolate in this town again, he's liable to meet with a little accident in which he dies.
No, I got that bottle
You
ready.
have to keep saying it.
I'm just making sure we all on the
One
same
more
page,
is on the page, Mr.
gentlemen,
Provost.
please. What say you now, Chief?
We have a deal.
Gentlemen, I am an officer of the law. I can't just go around roughing up your competition.
Well now, Chief.
I can see that you're a man of integrity.
But ask yourself this. Can you go against us?
And we can sweeten this deal.
With some
Lots.
of cash.
Gentlemen, we have a deal. Noodle, wait till you see how much chocolate I made last night when we sell this, and we're gonna... No!
What's going on, Willie?
Not again!
Where are the chocolates?
I don't know how to tell you this, Noodle. They've been stolen.
Stolen?
Mm-hmm.
Who by?
The little orange man.
What?
The little orange man. I didn't tell you about him.
No, you didn't.
He's my nemesis. He's about yay high, comes in the dead of the night and steals all my chocolate. It's been happening every few weeks for the past 3-4 years now.
Really?
Sometimes I spy on him in that strange realm between sleep and wake. Green hair glinting in the moonlight.
Green hair?
One day I shall catch him, Noodle, and when I do...
Willie, you don't expect me to believe this, do you?
Of course I do. What other explanation is there?
I don't know that you go to sleep and dream about a little green man, and in your sleep you eat your chocolates. If Mrs. Clubbert had spotted us, I'd be jailed in this house. Locked up.
Look, I'm sorry, okay?
You don't expect me to believe this, do you? Orange man, green hair?
Look, I'll prove to you that he exists. Sooner or later. You know, nothing rhymes with Noodle. Where did you get that name anyway?
This? It's all I have of my real parents. You see, and for Noodle, or Nora, or Nina, or nothing at all. All I know is it came wrapped in a paper with the name D. Smith.
So, can't you trace the owner, D. Smith?
You don't think I've tried? When I was a kid, I always hoped that I'd find my parents. My mother would be waiting for me at the door, and I'd just run into her arms. Stupidly.
Hey, nothing stupid about that. Now, every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
For a moment, life doesn't seem quite so bad.
Mr. Wonka, a word with you in private, if I may. Better get out of here, Noodle. Yes? I've got a message for you, pal. Hey! Do not sell chocolate in this town. Sell chocolate in this town, and you'll come to a sorry end. Now, beat it. Get lost.
So nice of you to join us, Mr. Wonka.
I guess I owe you guys an explanation. Now you see, the truth is, I'm a chocolate maker.
Not just any chocolate, the best in the world.
Thank you, Noodle. Plan is to sell chocolate and pay off Mr. Scrubby. At least that was the plan until...
Let me guess. You had run in with the chief of police.
How did you know that?
Because I used to be Slugworth's accountant for a week anyway. His regular bookkeeper was off sick, and that's when I realized he kept 2 books. One for the authorities, and one in which he told the truth. You see, Slugworth, Broadnose, and Fickelgruber, they've been in cahoots for years. I'm afraid, Mr. Wonka, they've got you right where they want you. You see, you can't sell chocolate without getting a shop. And you can't get a shop without selling chocolate.
Hey, Noodle!
What is it, Willie?
Your wages.
You didn't have to do that.
Of course I did.
But every time the police showed up, you'd have to vanish into thin air.
There are trapdoors all over the city. They're called storm drains. I'd be happy to show you around if you cut me in on the action.
If you're recruiting, I'd do anything to get out of here.
Me too.
Far be it from me to poke cold water on all your fun, but if Mrs. Crubbit catches you trying to escape, it's 6 months in the coop for all of you. So you might want to think about that before getting involved in some harebrained scheme.
It's not harebrained, Abacus. Willie's chocolates are incredible. Here, try one.
That's very kind of you, Noodle, but I don't really care how... How good these chocolates really are! When do we start?
Gotcha!
What the devil? Let me out of here! And you're going to be released!
Not until I take a good look at you. Well, hello there. Good evening. So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
Funny little man! How dare you! I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa!
I don't know what now?
In fact, in Loompa Land, I regard as something of a whopper. They call me Lofty. So I will try to stop gawping at me as though I was something unpleasant you'll find in your handkerchief.
Sorry.
You have not got any right to go around chasing innocent strangers.
Innocent. Now hold on. You've been stealing from me for years.
You started it.
Me?
You stole our cocoa beans. You don't even remember?
I don't.
Well, allow me to refresh your memory. In the form of a song so ruinously catchy that it may never leave your mind.
I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late.
taking 3 beans, 4 beans, then I'm sure we can come to some sort of an understanding, but I can't just give you my entire supply.
You let me out of here and we can discuss it like gentlemen.
Alright?
Thank you. Now would it be so very kind as to pass me that miniature frying pan? There you go, please.
Okay.
That's it. Come closer. Closer. Come on, go get up. Negotiate. Good day, sir.
Now I know what you're thinking. It might need a little bit of work.
Looks like someone left the water running. Like 20 years ago. And the ceiling fell through. And the ceiling above that. And the ceiling above that.
But that means we can afford the place. For a week anyway. In fact, we've all pooled in our money so that you could have it.
Oh, and guess what? We would finally be legitimate. The police wouldn't have any excuse to bother us.
So what do you think, Willie? Do you like it?
Do I like it, Noodle? It's like I've always imagined. You know what? No, scratch that. It's better than I imagined. I mean, look at this. Sure, it's a wreck. Yeah, but look at the potential, the boat. Mark my words, this is going to be the greatest chocolate shop that the world has ever seen. And we won't be scrubbing much lower now, guys. We'll all be free.
So there's 6 of them in total, including the girl. Now she seems to be the brains behind the operation. They're operating out of a laundry called Scrub It and Bleacher.
Scrub It?
Yes, you know the one.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
They just rented a shop, so legally, I can't touch them. But illegally, illegally, I can do whatever you guys want.
Well, just leave it to me.
Tremendous things are in store, both literally and metaphorically. Close your eyes and count to 10. Make a wish now. Here's a store that's like no other. If it were, I wouldn't bother. Bushes, chocolate flowers and chocolate trees, chocolate memories that all unsafe before they melted away. A world of your own, a place to escape to. A world of your own.
of Wonka's chocolate shop.
I don't understand. What?
Isn't it obvious? The chocolate cartel.
It's okay, Winnie. We can rebuild. We can start again.
There's no point, Noodle. It didn't work.
What do you mean?
Mom promised she would be here. She wasn't.
You didn't actually think it then.
No, I did, just... stupid dream.
Don't say that, Winnie. Please don't ever.
Come on, Noodle. I think Mr. Wonka needs to be alone.
Terrible shame! What happened here?
Take it you're responsible?
Us! Oh no, Mr. Wonka. We may have encouraged Scrubbit to enhance your creation. We paid her to poison them.
So why have you come? To gloat?
Oh no, Mr. Wonka. I don't waste my time on such things. This, I believe, is the precise amount you owe Mrs. Scrubbit. This is for that number cruncher, the plumber, the telephonist, the so-called funny man. This is for the girl. We are putting a little extra for her, so that she can have a place to live, for clothes, for toys, for books. Oh yes, Mr. Wonka, we can change her life, change all their lives.
What would I have to do?
Leave town! And oh, don't ever make chocolate again. There's a ship sailing at midnight. I hope you're on board.
This morning. It's almost as though you lot had a sneaky little scheme to try and wriggle your way out of your contracts, which spectacularly misfired. But I've got some good news for you lot, not that you deserve it. Your friend Mr. Wonka has done a deal with Mr. Slugworth.
What?
Gave up on his dreams to settle your accounts. Mr. Crunch!
Present?
You're free to go. Scram, bookworm, bells. Benz.
You ain't gonna tell me
Twenty
twice.
man don't talk.
Thank you.
And finally, biggest file of the lot, Noodle. No, but this isn't to pay your bill, this is to keep you here.
What do you mean?
See, my friend Mr. Slugworth doesn't think nasty little urchins like you should be out on the town lowering the tune. So he gave me this money to keep you down in the wash house for good. And I'm only too happy to oblige.
I hate you! I hate you!
Hello, Noodle.
Winnie! I thought you were gone.
I did. But then I had to come back to get you out of here. We all did.
Hey, Noodle!
How you doing, Noodle?
Surprise.
He wants me to be locked up forever.
All I know is that you won't be